And now let's see if these guys can hear us or not. Uh, hey, can you guys hear us? Can someone comment in chat? They can hear us?
8 YouTube viewers.
Yep, yep. Anyone on Twitch? Can you guys hear Sylvan as well? There's Trindle there. Okay, this is Twitch chat. No, this is Twitter. Let's see. This thing. Twitter. Yep. All right. I have the numbers here. So we have 9 people, and that's 2. I'm monitoring it. You're monitoring 2, Sylvan. So there's like 7 people watching. So, hey man, how's it going?
Going pretty well. How are you doing?
Doing good. Doing good, man. How has YouTube been? How has it been not working for a company? You're not
And
on any internships at the moment, right?
Actually, I am as of 3 or 4 days ago. I'm working for a company called Start GG, which is actually taking up like all of my time now. I don't have a video for tomorrow, which is the first time in a while.
Uh-huh.
But I guess this kind of counts.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And what about the startup that you were gonna be working at? Did you start there?
Yeah, that is the same company. I guess it's kind of a startup. It was a startup, but now it's just a profitable company. I think it's no longer considered a startup.
Oh, I see. Does it show like you're live? Because I did a collaboration here. Does it
I
show
wonder.
like if you're live, or does it show just me live? Let's see. Because it usually shows like a red thing on YouTube when someone is live. Have you seen that?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's showing it for me.
No. Okay, so it seems that it's just for the person that is hosting
Yeah.
the stream.
Right. Yeah, that's unfortunate. They should try to fix that.
Yep. So what are we doing today, Sylvan? We're gonna be taking a look at what are we gonna talk about? You mind just sharing?
Well, we're gonna try to fix my entire workflow, basically, my entire window management, my entire keyboard situation, basically everything. Hopefully learn a bunch about Kanata and I don't know, window managers, how you have your stuff set up, because I feel like you have a lot more thought put into the operating system level workflows than I do. I put all my thought into like the Vim level workflow.
Mm, yeah, I see that you read the Vim manual, right? Man, I haven't read the Vim manual. I I don't even know I know the Vim basics, but I don't know about commands. You know a lot about commands, right? And
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's kind of a 90-10. A lot of it is useless to be honest, but that one time that you've read something or you remember something and use it, it's awesome.
yeah, I don't remember. That's the thing. Because I'm usually like, okay, let's say that I have to edit something in multiple lines. And there's a plugin that I installed, multi-cursor, that in Vim. I don't remember the name. And I have, needed to edit stuff across multiple lines. And I just do it manually, man. I just go one at a time because it would take me more time to go and research. Oh, how is that done? No, I just do it manually. But I would like to use Vim more like in a pro way, because I see that you type command and you type something and you select text and you manipulate it and all that, right? So do you memorize all those, or?
Um, I memorize the ones I need to. There's a lot that I would say there's a lot that I just know exist and then I have to go look up, but I try to just look them up every time so that eventually I'll have them memorized.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the time it's like a lot slower to do that, but I just do it anyway.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. So we're gonna be talking about Kanata. Let me share my screen real quick, okay? And just so people can see what Kanata is, right? So Kanata says here is a cross-platform keyboard mapper for Linux, Mac OS, and Windows, right? So multiple layers, advanced key behavior customization, tap hold, macros, Unicode. These macros are pretty neat, and it also offers like what are these called? Chords when you press the keys at the same
Yeah.
time. I used
Mhm.
chords for a long time, but I hate them now. I just got rid of all of them because I don't know. I just got tired of trying to press the three keys at the same time. No, I didn't like them.
Right.
But it's it's pretty useful. The reason why I go with Canada is there are do you have any reason for going with Canada? Any
Well, I mean, the alternative right is like Karabiner
Yep.
elements, which is like just not. I don't know. I don't love the syntax to that. Whenever I have to change something, it's really annoying. Like the
Yep.
amount of JSON you need to do.
Yeah. It is
Yeah.
extremely annoying. Yeah, this one is way better in that regard. It's more similar to ZMK, I think. I don't configure ZMK, but it's more friendly compared to Karabiner. And Karabiner, the problem is that it's only available on macOS. Kanata is available on all three platforms. So when we decide to switch to Linux, we will be able to use Kanata there. Have you thought about Linux, Sylvan? When are you switching over?
Yeah, I will switch to Linux at some point just because so much of my audience demands it, but I don't know. It won't be for a while because I need to use a Mac for work. Like we just have a lot of software that runs best on a Mac, and well, that's not even true. All my work could be done from Linux, but like I don't have time to set up a whole nother system right now. I just have to get a lot of work done. And I've been using Mac for a long time, but if I eventually do, it'll probably be Gen 2 Linux just because it's so annoying when everyone is like spamming their favorite distro that I
Hmm.
just want to be like the
The
most alpha
annoying.
distro there.
The
Yeah.
annoying Gen 2 user?
Yeah.
Have
I
you
want to
thought
beat all the Arch users.
have you thought about Omarchi?
Mm, not really. I mean, I've heard the news. Like, I do like DHH. I think he has a good design philosophy. I think he's like a more senior programmer than a lot of other people realize. He gets like a good amount of hate, but I think for kind of not that good reasons. But that Marchi, like, I'm not really sure. I think it's good to get more beginners into Linux, but I wouldn't go that route. I wouldn't want anything pre-configured. I'd want to just do it the hard way.
Oh man, aren't you tired of all this? Because I'm tired. I have spent fucking months doing this in macOS, and it's been painful. Just the Kanata setup, man. It was a pain in the ass, to be honest. And all of it, I'm just tired. And starting from scratch in Linux, mm, I'm old already, Sylvan. I'm like 37, 38, something like that. And
You could bring your candidate configuration over though.
yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing, bringing over Kanata. But I don't want to learn about all the Linux stuff. I have thought about Omarchi because everything is pre-configured, and I'm like, but I know myself, and I know that I will not like it, and I will start customizing everything. So I don't know. I don't want to
Yeah, and
take the
then
jump.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Me either. Really, it'll have to be sometime next summer or sometime when I have more time.
yeah. Okay. Let's see. Where's this thing here? Okay. Now we're gonna install it on your side and we're gonna see if it works, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Some
Wait,
other
could you
people.
actually show like a showcase of like how your setup works? Like what bindings you do and whatnot to.
You have an idea. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So if you see I switch tmux sessions here, right? This is the .files session. You can see it here. But I press three keys for that, right? So this enter key. And one thing about Kanata, if there's people watching, something really interesting about it is that you can use it on your MacBook built-in keyboard, right? So when I'm on my laptop, my shortcuts work the exact same way than they work in my Glove 80, right? In my Glove 80, in total, I'm just using 40 keys, 20 on this side and 20 on this side. On my MacBook, I remapped it so that I'm only using 40 keys as well, right? Function, control, option, they are unmapped. They don't do anything. The arrows, they don't do anything either, right? So that's something really neat about it, that you can remap your MacBook keyboard as well. So
Hmm.
something that I do a lot is switch between sessions with this thing, right? So I'm in my dot files here, but let's say that I want to go to my blog post, right? I leave
Yeah.
enter pressed, right? Enter, which is like my main sub layer key. Then I press T for Tmux. I just remember that mnemonic, or how is it called, right? So Hyper T, Tmux, and then L is my blog post, right? Now, something else pretty useful that you probably do a lot is go to the alternate session, right? Because I'm usually in my blog post, and I'm usually, let's say that I'm in my daily notes here, right? So I need
Hmm.
to go back and forth. I don't want to keep pressing Alt T J and Alt T L. That's fucking painful. So with the letter B, if I press B by itself, it switches to the alternate session, right? If I just tap it for 300 milliseconds, so I can switch between the last two sessions. So that's something that I do a lot. Switch between sessions with the letter T J. This is the dot files. This is the blog post. This is my home session. I put TH. So that's one of the things that I do with it. Switch sessions. The other thing is that I switch between applications, but that is with as well with enter, which is my
Hmm.
main sublayer key.
Gotcha.
Then this other one here, which is backspace on the left thumb, this activates my sublayer application, right? So one, or no, what this is, J, yeah, J is my terminal, K is my browser, Y is YouTube, for example, and I can
Hmm.
switch between applications like that. F is for Finder, right? And I just have them configured that way. So that's switching applications, switching tmax sessions, my symbols. I have them configured in a sublayer as well. Gonna show you right now. So hyper tj takes me to my dot files. So I don't have to go control B or the tmux prefix and then another key. No, just one shortcut takes me there pretty fast, right? So if I open
Hmm.
this Kanata config file, this is where you'll be able to see it. I'm just going to unwrap stuff. So, okay. This is like the main layer. This is your MacBook layer, right? This represents my MacBook keyboard, basically. You don't
Okay.
use
Yeah.
QWERTY, right?
No.
Okay. That's what do you use? You use
I use a Comac DH.
home Mac, okay. So how does that work then? How would you set that up? I think that okay, so this is defines the keys that will be intercepted by Kanata. Okay, basically all of them. So I guess that you have to put them in the order, in the callback order here, I would assume.
Well, I'm technically using Karabiner to make my
Oh,
Comac
okay.
layer work. Yeah, it's not like hard coded into the operating system.
Mm, okay, okay. So you're using Karabiner to remap everything?
Yeah, but I think in the past I did hard code it, which is it's kind of more involved. I think you have to somehow install the key map to system somehow as like another language. It's nice because if you restart, you can still use your same keyboard layout, but yeah, it's
Oh man.
kind of involved.
Now, this one just tells Kanata which keys you want to have intercepted, right? So the order of the keys matches with def layer declarations, and all def layer declarations must have the same number of keys as this one. So this is like the main thing, right? So
Gotcha.
we're gonna take mine as a reference, okay? So you can configure aliases, right? So scam2 is the name of the alias. This is the keys that it presses. Shift, Command, no, Shift, Control, Alt, and Command, which is meta, right? 2,
Right.
and so on, right? So this is for, stuff that I need to execute, like if I need to bring up which one? The paste app. Yep. It's oh, hold on, my audio is shitty, right? Okay, there we go. Okay, so the paste, oh, I don't know if I have something in my clipboard history, I cannot bring it up. But raycast, right? So
Right.
if I press
Yeah.
this caps lock, is like all of those keys, SCAM. I have it here. We're gonna take a look at it right now. But
Mhm. Okay, I
here,
see. Caps lock, yeah.
so this Navi, okay, hold on. Here. It's a little bit confusing, but this Navi, notice that it does two things. If I press it fast, it's just escape, right? Which is my caps lock key, right? It's just escape. But
Mm-hmm.
if I leave it pressed, it becomes a sub layer. That's why I have this layer toggle, and it toggles this
Gotcha.
Navi sub layer, right? So
Mm-hmm.
if I come here, you're gonna notice.
Mm.
Yep. So on the main layer, this is my main layer. Here you can see Navi is caps lock on this side here on my pinky, right? So if I leave
Yeah.
caps lock pressed, then I access this sublayer, and in this sublayer, I do different stuff. This is where I call raycast, for example, which was scam G, the one that I showed you, right? Or this is where I have my arrows as well, right? So since I don't have arrows on this keyboard and I disable the arrows on my MacBook built-in keyboard, this is the way that I have to use arrows. So I leave this pressed. It's not gonna work because I have them disabled with hard time, but these are basically my arrows,
Gotcha.
caps lock and the Vim keys.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Right. Yeah.
Let me just go up here and try to explain a little bit more. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, the symbol layer. That's interesting.
Oh yeah, let me show you the symbol layer. Okay. Now, this is the main layer, right? If in almost all of my keys, I have other sublayers. So almost all of the keys execute two actions. For example, right? Here I have the letter A, which is control. If I just type it or if I tap it is A, but if I leave it pressed it's control, right?
Gotcha.
This
Yeah.
is system. This is just another sublayer, the system sublayer that I created. This is meta, which is command. And this is alt, right? This is, what is this? E A S D F. Yeah, this is F, right? So it's F or alt. So this is how I configure the home row mods. But I don't have shift in the home row mods. I hated shift in the home row mods.
Gotcha.
So I just left it in its dedicated key. Shift is here in my in its own
Yeah.
shift dedicated keyboards. Have you used home row mods?
I did want to use this smaller keyboard. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, the problem is though, yeah, it kind of just slows everything down a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, especially typing words. I remember I for the same reason I didn't have shift as a home run mod. I had shift like on one of the thumb keys. I
Mm-hmm.
think. I think I
Mm-hmm.
had it on that one maybe. Um, and then I had like Command and Option. I only had 4, and they were the same. It was like Command Option, kind of on the 2
Mhm,
spaces there.
mhm.
But yeah, I think the biggest problem for me is like it's hard to type certain symbols and numbers on this laptop keyboard. Like typing the numbers slows me down when I'm typing, and also like the caret symbol or the at symbol or the hashtag or dollar sign are all kind of annoying to type.
Yep, yep. I have
Yeah.
I have a symbol layer. Let me show that to you. I have gone through a lot of different iterations of these symbols because I have just fucked it up real bad. Then I try something different. I hate it. I just came up with this a few days ago and I think this is perfect. So with this backspace key on my thumb, I activate
Mhm.
my symbols, right? So I have the
Yeah.
numbers in the same order that you have them in all the different keyboards, but just 2 rows down, right? Instead of the numbers being all the way here, which is a pain in the ass to get to, because they're too high. I have them in
Right.
the home row, right?
Yeah.
So the numbers are here in the home row, and the symbols are above on the QWERT layer, right?
I
So
see. So it brings everything down by
yep,
a
two
layer or
two
two
rows.
layers. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
yeah, 2 rows. Yeah, I think two
Yeah.
rows, right?
Rows. Yeah.
Yep. So it brings everything down 2 rows, and okay, so that covers at least a few of the numbers, right? The numbers and those basic symbols, but you're still missing the dash, the tilde, and the equal, right? So I
Hmm.
keep them on the right side of my keyboard. Here I have the dash, tilde, and shift is the equal, right? So shift works as well as a symbol in my symbol layer, right? And on the left hand side, I have the shift variants of those. So here, this is tab,
Right.
shift dash, shift tilde, and shift equal. Same thing, but on the opposite hand, right? So I use the outer row here as well. You have a Ferris sweep, so that's a little bit of a pain in the ass. I um I wouldn't I couldn't work with the Ferris sweep because I miss these 3 keys on the side. I just can't.
No, Tony is in the chat. We just saw a message from him.
Tony is in the house. Yep, I can see the messages here. It's a scam. Yeah, it's a scam, Ian. So um yeah, that's what basically takes care of all of my symbols. Now, something else. Which one is the parentheses? Parentheses is these two. No, these two, right? So it's 9 and 0, right? Parentheses is 9 and 0. Parentheses is here. So they are right next to each other, right? So you have opening and closing. That's the way that you have them in all the different freaking keyboards. But I left my square brackets here. No, this is curly braces and the square brackets here, right? So this is
Gotcha.
B and B. So they're close to each other on the left hand, and the other pair of them are here on the right hand. These two, right? So I
Hmm.
don't have to be looking around like, where the fuck is the opening one and the closing one? No, I just left them there. And have other symbols here as well, but it's pretty easy to type numbers, man. Like I'm in the number layer here and I can type them, and I can type symbols if I want to as well. I don't have
Hmm.
to do crazy stuff, just leave my symbols pressed and I can get to basically all of them, even on the right, even on the left. And I can even press enter here because enter works, or I can delete stuff without leaving this layer. If I press these 3 keys, that is the only case in which I'm using a chord, right? If I'm in the symbol
Mm.
layer and I press these 3 keys, it goes backspace to delete stuff.
Mm.
But sometimes you don't want to leave that layer, right? You just want to stay there, type
Yeah.
numbers, right?
Hmm. how's the like switching back and forth of this? Because I feel like I usually what I do is I want to type something and then go parenthesis and then type some more like letters and then another closing parenthesis.
Mm,
There's a lot of switching.
yeah. So it's just one key, right? So I leave this pressed, which is my symbols, parentheses. I let go and I'm, in the normal ones.
Oh, sweet, yeah.
It's just a single key, right? Just instead of shift, which is what you usually do for symbols in a regular keyboard, is this symbol layer that I have here, right? So
Right.
just like shift, all of my symbols are just one key away. All of them are accessed from this sublayer. Because I used to do something crazier, man. I used to do, I used to press this, this, and then another key to type a symbol. Nah,
Mm,
I did
yeah.
that for a long time and it was a pain. I hated it. So I just went back to this simpler. But since you're in a Ferris, these symbols that I have here on the right side, you will need to put them somewhere else in another sublayer. And that's a pain because then you have to think, okay, so those specific 6 symbols are on a different sublayer, not in my symbols sublayer. Or you have to press another key and I don't know. But if you're going to be using the MacBook built-in keyboard, works just fine, right? So this is my MacBook keyboard. Notice that I'm gonna type the symbols. I'm typing tab, caps lock, and shift. And on the right hand as well, I can get the symbols. So
Hmm.
if you're gonna use the Mac built-in keyboard, this works just fine, right?
Yeah. I see.
Now, for the
Gotcha.
application switching, or what are you interested in looking at now?
Well, for me, it's just a conflict of. I mean, I could share my screen. I could show you what the problem is.
Yeah.
Let's
Let me know
see.
when you're ready and I'll switch to your screen.
Entire screen. Okay. Here. All right. I think that should be
Yep,
sharing.
I can see it.
Okay, sweet. Um, wait, can you go back to another scene? I have to make sure this other tab is okay to switch to.
Okay, hold on. There we go.
Okay, yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Can I go back then?
Yeah.
Okay. There.
Okay, so um I kind of have a different space in aerospace for each of my applications, and I did a similar thing back when I was using Yabai too, which I think is pretty much honestly the same thing, at least for the way I was using it. So yeah, I just have my terminal emulator right there, and then I have like my next space is usually my browser. So like I use like option A to go to the terminal and then option L for some reason. I don't know why I chose these two key maps. Like they have really nothing to do. I guess option A is for alacrity. Option L, I have no idea why I ever picked that, but it just stuck. And
Mm-hmm.
then like I have option S for Spotify, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then those are the main ones. Like I have a couple other spaces on another monitor, but I can't share both screens at once. So that's pretty much it. And I'm just using like option. Oh, I can actually turn on keycasting. I think it might appear. Let's see. Yeah, it appears in an annoying space here, but I could move it above
So
like
it's
that.
option that you do to switch apps, right?
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so I can show. It'll look weird. It'll show up as like that symbol,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and that's the A. But yeah, it's all option. The only problem is I'm getting to a point in my Vim configuration where, let's see, I think is I have some map that's using option. Oh, the resize like Windows. Let's see, where is that? Yeah, here we go. It says meta, but that's just because in my configuration for Alacrity, I have like a setting. Why is this lagging so much? Am I like in my root directory or something? Yeah, I've got to be. Oh yeah. Okay. So if I go into that Alacrity pommel, there's like a meta alt. I don't know. I guess I define that in another computer, but I think under window there's some key that's like um, option as alt equals both. I think that's what the option is. And then
Mm-hmm.
that should allow me to like use these keys. So I'm using like the options to resize it. And
Mm-hmm.
that's fine, but then I kind of wanted to start defining other things eventually with alt. There's like a lot of alt keybinds you can do, and then it just started to get in the way.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. Because
Yeah.
if you use Alt to switch apps, then if you want to use a key map in Neovim that uses Alt, you can't, right? Because
Yeah.
the mapper is gonna grab that key and Neovim is just not gonna do shit because the mapper grabbed it and did what it had to do with it, right? And it never
Hmm.
reaches Neovim.
Right. And I think there's also like I can't really use command for the same reason, but like in my browser, like I use that for tabs and whatever and switching to different things. And like I don't use command in the terminal at all, just because it doesn't really accept command. But I do use control like a lot in the terminal for all like so many Vim things use control.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, control. Yeah, I I don't assign anything, any app switching or anything with Alt in my system, in my Mac OS. I use Alt for Neovim, right? Because it's nice because it allows you to do something when you're in insert mode, when it's an Alt key map in Neovim, right? Um,
Right, right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, they have alt. Yeah, they have like I alt. There's a whole page on this. I remember reading like you can use all of this. There's a
y-
lot, yeah, there's a lot of like bindings you can do with alt.
no, but my custom key maps, I when I'm in insert mode and I want to execute one, I usually do it with Alt, right? Alt something when I'm in insert mode to do something. So I know what you're talking about. So what I do is way more convoluted, we could say. Let me switch back to my screen
Right.
and I'm just gonna show you that real quick. So apps, where is it? Okay. So this is where the sub layers come in place. You remember that I told you that this is like my main sub layer key. Return is my apps sub layer. And then I switch between the apps, right? So where's the applications? How did I name it? Here. Okay. So here you can see that this key does two things. And it's called this way, M apps. But if I just tap it, it's just backspace. But if I leave it pressed, backspace is here. If I leave it pressed, is the applications sublayer, right? But to be able to get to this M apps sublayer, I have to go to something else. So here I have this sublayer calls other layers, right? So for example, hold on, where is it? Here. This is just the sublayers layer, right? One of the sublayers there is apps. And apps, where's my applications? Ghosty. Okay, here.
I
I
see.
yeah, I complicate myself because I don't switch. Well, no, I'm already used to this, but people don't like this. I don't switch to workspaces. I switch to apps, and I have a lot of them, right? So, for example, where's my applications? Main, sublayers, sessions, raycast, symbols, OBS. The way that I switch all these OBS scenes is with another sublayer. So I type this main sublayer key, O for OBS, and then I switch the scenes, right? So this
Hmm.
is the way that I switch to this scene, or this is the way that I switch here, or this is the way that I switch to your screen and all that stuff,
Right.
right? With this OBS sublayer. And for applications, here is where I have them, right? So DaVinci is
I
here
see.
in the queue. Word, Excel. I don't use Excel and Word too much, but sometimes I do. Recut, Teams, YouTube, WhatsApp. This is my chat. This is the chat that you see here right now.
Mm.
And OBS, One Password, ChatGPT, YouTube Studio, and stuff like that, right? So I don't switch to workspaces, but instead I switch to applications. And
Yeah.
I don't know, I already memorized all these, so it's just faster for me. Because if I switch to a workspace, right, to my browser workspace, and if I open two applications there, and I open them in split, right, one on each half, I don't like that. So if I need to use two instances of the browser, just go to the browser, then I do command end. It's a new instance, and I can switch between the two instances of the browser with this key X in my case, right? Which is command tilde, which is a macOS thing to switch between two instances of the same app, right?
Right. Gotcha.
So that is my applications sub layer. But to get to it, it's not just one key, right? Because one key would be pretty limited. I could do enter, be my application sub layer, and then switch to all the applications here easily. But I rather have more key maps available, right? So backspace is my applications sublayer, O is my OBS sublayer, T is my Tmux sublayer, R is for raycast stuff, right? So
Yeah.
all of it is in my dot files. You'll be able to read all of that stuff, right? But I don't know if that makes sense or not.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Um, and what physical keys on your MacBook keyboard do you use for all this switching? Is it like the command, the option?
Oh, the same. I'm gonna show you right now. So okay, so this is where I define like the default configuration, but this is my main layer. Hold on. Here's the main layer. Notice, where is it? Hold on. Main, the fuck? Oh no, hold on. Here, okay. So notice that all of the F keys disabled. I don't need them motherfuckers. They're gone. All of the numbers, they're disabled as well. I don't need them. Why? Because here in my Glove 80, I don't have numbers. I don't want my Glove 80 and my MacBook keyboard to be different. I want them to be the exact same way, right? So numbers and F keys disabled on the MacBook. So if I press them there, they do nothing. I cannot decrease the brightness or anything or next song or no, but I have other keys set for that work in my Glove 80 and on the Mac. The function, this is function control and the option disabled. Same on the right side. These are the arrows disabled. So the only
Really?
ones that I have enabled is space, this on the left, and this on the right. This is my sub layer, right command, right? So right command is my main sub layer, and this is my symbol sub layer,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So this
Yeah.
is my
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
symbols, and this is my sub layer key, right? And but it gets trickier than that. It gets a little bit more complicated. But if we follow this, okay, notice where this one is. This is the um, 1, 2, 3, fourth key, right? That's my symbol sublayer, right? The fourth key from here. 1, 2, 3, fourth. That's the
Yeah.
symbol sublayer on the main layer. But if I go to this,
Oh, right. The arrow keys.
if I go to that one, hold on. If I go to the sub layers, notice what happens to that key. It becomes the apps sublayer. So if I'm in, if I leave the
Oh,
right
I
command
see.
pressed, right? Now,
So you go right, left, and then apps.
yeah, that is the apps. That is what activates my apps. So if I press the right command first and then I press the left command, leave them first, leave press right command, then leave press left command, I'm in the apps sublayer and I can access all of my applications. Here's the OBS sublayer, right? So if I leave right command pressed, then I press the O, I'm in the OBS sublayer, so I can switch the scenes, right? Or this is for my Tmux sessions, or in my case, Kitty sessions right now, right? But there's a lot of cool stuff that you can do. Let me show you something real quick. If I go to my home session here and I type, just gonna switch here, just gonna type just to list this, right? But if I type here, my sublayer, and then I type SD, notice what happens. It just copies the last command, right? It happens so fast that you cannot see it, but it goes one key at a time and it just copies the last command. And that's where the macros come in, right? So, where is that? Hold on. What was that called? Emacs, I think. Or last command? Yep, here, right? So this is a macro
Okay.
that focuses Kitty, waits 200 milliseconds, and it presses, what is this? Alt M,
Alt meta.
Alt Meta.
Alt meta I. Huh.
Let's see. What is Alt Meta I? Is that, oh, I think I know what that is. Okay, so if I go to my Kitty configuration, okay, and you're gonna see here, Alt Meta, hold on. That's a key map here. Oh, where is it? Alt Meta, Alt, is it command? Oh, hold on, let me see. Alt Meta I, what the fuck does? Oh, I know what that is. Okay. So it brings this, okay. So it brings this scroll back in Kitty, right? So it executes this to bring up the scroll back in Kitty.
Mm-hmm.
And then just keeps pressing keys. For example, shift and this to search backwards. Then it searches for this symbol in my prompt. Dot
And is the 20
at,
there just like wait 20
yep,
milliseconds?
wait
Okay.
20 milliseconds. Yep, that's just a wait. So basically what it does is that it comes here in the scroll back, which is this thing that allows you to navigate the scroll back in Kitty, right? In your NeoVim configuration. It just opens this scroll back and it searches this dot at dot. Then it goes to the bottom and it searches this one, goes up, and then it yanks. So it copies my last command to the clipboard basically, right? So just so you can have an idea on macros. That's the way that macros work. You're gonna see them around in my config a lot. What other
Why do you wait? Why do you wait milliseconds? Is it because it takes Kitty a second to catch up?
Yeah, otherwise it's not gonna work. If you don't wait, it's just not gonna, yeah, does it too fast that Kitty does not even recognize it.
See, yeah.
Yeah, but I have different macros. I have a lot of them actually. Like Tmux, as you use Tmux, you can switch between sessions pretty easily that way, right? Because if you see here, I focus the terminal. First, you would focus the terminal, then you wait, then you press Control V, which is the Tmux prefix, and then just wait a delay, and then whatever key you have configured in your Tmux sessionizer, right? So that's the way that I switch to different sessions.
We're killing our viewership by being too technical.
Yeah, man. And we haven't even started configuring this thing. Do you wanna give it a try?
Yeah,
Or
sure. I think we should just in the interest of this not taking like 6 hours, we should maybe just do some kind of simple feature like figure out how to I don't know, like get the symbols on a layer is probably the most
yep,
interesting thing to
the
me.
symbols. Yeah, yeah, yep.
Yeah.
And then you can just go through my config and see what you can grab from there. Okay. So you have Karabiner installed. That's great. Let's switch to your screen and I'll let you know what we have to do to have that.
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready for me to switch to your screen.
Yeah, you should be good. I was pulling up your dot files so I could find the
Okay.
yeah. Should I install
Hold on.
Kanata?
You have a Karabiner installed, right? Okay, that's great. That's great.
Mhm.
So we have to exit. Oh, but you will not be able to use your keyboard if you quit Karabiner, right?
Yeah, that's a problematic thing with this.
Man, because you will not. I don't know what's gonna happen if you have them both running, because you will have to quit it. Otherwise, it's just gonna be a pain. I
What I
don't.
could do is like configure it to work with Colmac and then like start Kanata and then quit um Karabiner so that it immediately switches and I have the layout again.
Okay. Okay. So,
Oh wow.
do you plan to execute commands with
Let's see.
Kanata or not? Because you have to use a different binary if you want to execute commands. Like for example, execute scripts, right? So the way that I switch apps is that I call a script and I switch to the app. You don't have to execute a script, but I execute a lot of different scripts. Let me just show you real quick, right? So for example,
Yeah.
my to switch the OBS scenes, just to give you an example, right? Notice this OBS and I execute this script, switch scene.py and I pass the scene name, right? So if you're planning to executing something that has a script in there, you need to use a different Kanata binary. You cannot use the default one.
Is it like someone forked it or
No, no, no. The same developer, but for security reasons, he decided to not have that enabled because it's like too powerful, we could say. And if you want to be able to execute scripts, you have to download a different binary that has that option enabled. Otherwise, the default binary does not allow you to execute scripts. So I don't know if you're
I see,
planning
yeah.
on executing scripts or not. I think you should. I think you should go with that one, with the
Yeah,
scripts
just in
one.
case.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. So let me switch to your screen. Okay. So, okay, in the releases page, let's just go to the releases page,
Oh yeah.
and you'll be able to see there. Uh, no, let's just go down where all the files are. Go a little bit more down there. Assets. Yep, and look for the one that says command allowed. Yep, yep. That one.
ARM 64. Yeah.
ARM64. Yeah, yours is an M something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the one. Okay.
That's yeah. So I should be able to get that over there. Oh, this is I haven't installed something like this in ages.
Okay. Now, hold on, because you don't need to install it. This is just a binary, we could say, and you just need to store it somewhere. Just put it somewhere. I don't know if you're gonna put it in your in whatever folder, because we need to call that. Um, I'll explain it in a little while.
Yeah. Yeah, I just threw it in applications.
Or because you will need to create like let me show you where I have it. I don't even know where I have it. Let me see. Where do I have it? Have it in another repo, I think. Hold on.
Mm.
Yep. So I have it. If you look at my screen, I have it in this dot files private repo, my GitHub subfolder dot files private, and under executables, and that's where I stored it here.
Hmm.
So do you have like a you can put it in your dot files, I would guess. I stored it there in case that I clone my config in another computer. I want it to be automatic, the Kanata setup.
Right, right. I see, I see. Yeah. Um, the only thing is I'm worried, like, because I use some other computers that aren't necessarily like I use an Intel Mac once in a while.
Oh, I see.
So I
Okay.
might just put it in like root and then just I could reinstall it on that later.
Okay. Okay, yeah, just put it somewhere, it doesn't matter.
All right.
And
Okay. Yeah, should be there. All
okay.
right. And then how does it start? Is it like you have to add it as a service or something?
Yeah.
Well, actually, I shouldn't start it until it's configured properly.
Yeah, until but we don't need to we can run it and then you just control C out of it and it's just gonna quit, right? Because if you don't start it in the background, it's not gonna keep running. We need to start it as a service when macOS starts. So we can give it a try and see what happens. The easiest way to start it is like this. Hold
Well,
on.
I'm worried I won't be able to stop it if I start it because my C will be like, I don't know what C will be.
Okay. So do you want to create your Kanata config first?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Let's see. You have a whole directory for it. It
Uh
looks like
yep, the one above. The one above.
this
That
one.
one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just
What
copy.
type of file is this?
It's their own file. Just copy the part at the top, all the way down to what can we copy all the way down to? They have a lot of stuff in there. Um, before the aliases, DEFSRC part. Go up a little bit more.
EFSRC, like right here.
Yeah, just copy from that section, that like layer, all the way to the top. We can start with that.
Okay, like
From there.
this
Yep.
layer to the top.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yep.
All right. And then this was in MacBook. What do I have to call this a specific thing or do you pass like a configuration later?
Yeah, that is the configuration that you have to pass um when you call Kanata, right? So when you execute it, you have to specify the path to the binary and then specify the path to the configuration file.
Gotcha.
So it has to be kanata.kbd, the name of the file. Whatever name you want, but I don't know if it has to end in kbd or something else, but whatever.
Right. So I guess I didn't copy that officially. Okay. Oh, is my mapping for, let's see, is that not copying to the system clipboard? I guess that mapping was defined and then I opened another version of. All right.
Okay. So what do we have there? We're just defining some variables at the very top, and then we're
Mhm.
defining that def src configuration. Okay. Now you want to define the symbol layer as well.
Um, Probably, yeah. I guess it would be good to just get like whole Mac working. I don't know. Is this the syntax for comments?
Yep. Those are the
Okay,
comments exactly. Yep. Yep. Yep.
gotcha.
So here's what we can do then for Colmac. How the hell? Let me see. Let me search. That's There must
Def
be
source.
a lot of people that use Mac, right?
I guess I could also type out. I could just take this and type out what symbols I use. It wouldn't take all that long.
Yeah, I think that would work.
It's Q. It's QW, the same as QWERTY, and then QWF, QWP. I feel like I'm gonna mess this up at some point. J L. That's right. U Y semicolon. This is requiring like all of my brain power to not mess up. Okay. All right. Oh, that was wrong. Oh, it's ARST. Arst. GMNEIO. That sounds right. QWFPBJLUY semicolon. That's right. Okay. So then this I think stays as a Z. I think. No, it becomes an X. This is a C. This is a D. Then that stays as a V. That's. Oh, maybe that's a V. Then what's this? Uh-oh. That's C. Oh, okay. Then K. Then H. That looks right. And those are all the same. Okay, I think, and other than that, um, yeah, other than that, how would I define my caps lock to be? Like I have caps lock as left control, I think.
Okay, no. Now just hold on. Hold on. Now um hold on, let me see. Because I'm confused because I use QWERTY only. Hold on. The def src defines the keys that will be intercepted. And
Ah,
now I have a question for you.
yeah. So I guess this would be QWERTY
Because
if,
in your system you're using QWERTY, right? Or no?
yeah, yeah.
God damn it.
Which means this should probably be
Match QWERTY. Yeah.
what I
Let's
can do is like just to save the work, yank that into the A register and then just like go earlier 10 minutes. Oh, that was too early. Oops.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't
Uh,
know that you can do that. So you can go back in time.
yeah, probably earlier, like 3 minutes. I don't know. I guess I just want to revert it to the oldest. I'll just use the typical undo list. Okay.
Okay, and here's what we can do. We're gonna create another layer that is gonna be called main, and that's where we
Okay.
can change your stuff around. Okay, so yep, I think that's gonna work out.
Oh, well, that got indented weirdly. Okay. There we go. And
Okay,
then would it be
def
def main?
def layer, def layer, then space main. Okay,
Okay.
now there, let's try to change stuff around. Okay, this is gonna be your Mac configuration. This is where you're going to modify all of them because the one above mirrors your MacBook keyboard, right?
I
Like this is the
see.
default
Yeah.
MacBook keyboard.
Right. So this is Colmac. Is this where I could also make like
Yep,
instead of making
yep,
this caps, I could do LCTO.
yep.
LCTO. There we go.
Let me see if let control. Now, let me show you where you can find what the name of each key is. If you go to the top of the file, go to the very top of it, you're gonna see OS key code mappings on line 6. Go to
Yeah.
that link. Yeah, go to that link.
Yeah. It should have opened. Command failed. Okay. I guess I don't have permission to open links on this computer anymore. I guess I can just yank
Yeah.
uh, the end. All my bindings for some reason not working anymore. This always happens.
Okay, if you look for control there, just do a Command F and look for control.
Oh, I guess
Yep.
I see it.
Let's search again. Keep going down. There. So it shows you control left has all these different ways that it can be called. LCRCTL or LCTL or CTL
I see.
or some symbols in there. So if you want to confirm what the name of each one of the keys is, you can see that here. So, yep, you had it right, I think.
Gotcha. Okay, sweet. All right, I guess what I can try to do. How hard is it to start this thing?
Oh,
Am I gonna?
oh, you want to try just that one key, right?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, that makes sense. Or if you want to change just a few more, or just so we can completely make sure. Uh,
Oh, sure, that's a good idea.
I don't
We could
know.
do what's like a non-critical thing to change? I could make my F1 send like a exclamation mark or
Oh yeah,
something.
that's a good idea. Yeah, yep. So to start it, then, um, you need to. Well, in my case, since I run scripts from my Kanata config, I need to start it
Hmm.
with sudo, but I'm not sure if you need to start it with sudo. You downloaded the Kanata binary, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, it's in my root right now. I should
okay.
see it if I go to root.
Okay. So there, just do let's try with sudo. Sudo, then space, and then the path to the Kanata binary that you downloaded. There.
Hmm.
Then dash dash CFG, and then the path to the configuration file that you just created. No
With an
equal.
equals.
Yeah,
Okay.
no equal. Yep.
Um, huh. That's not giving me completion, which is weird. I guess dot config slash, oh, there we go. Slash, okay. And then like just like that.
Yep. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. Yep. Run it. Let's see what happens.
Do you think I'll have to chmod
Yeah,
um
you will. You won't have to. You're right. I think it doesn't have executable permissions.
cannot
Cannot
execute
execute binary
binary?
file. The hell?
Hmm. Um, what if I, instead of running it like that, just do like that? Yeah, not interesting. Hmm.
Try to run it without sudo. We have someone in the comments that is. But the weird thing is, why is it not running it? Um,
Yeah, it doesn't look like it like that either. Exec format error. Yeah, it doesn't want to. Is that what they want? Nope.
let's see if it has executable permissions. If you list all the files there.
See. Um, it
Yeah, it does.
does. Yeah, yeah.
Because let me show you how I run it. Okay, I'm gonna show you here. I'm
Hmm.
gonna switch to my screen. I'm running it already, right? But if I run here, I have it in my history. Where is it? No, this one. Is this the one? Oh, I have Keycaster open. It has happened to me already, man. Oh, and I'm showing my freaking keyboard. Hold on.
I mean, you
uh, sh-
got so many layers. Also, it really doesn't matter, I feel like, because if someone unlocks like my computer, they can already do bad enough things. Like I'm not that worried about them getting my pseudo password, but
Where is my Kanata file? Here it is. Okay. So this is the way that I run it. Um,
hey, we got 21 viewers. That might be a high. I'm 22 with that one guy in Twitch.
yeah. So this is mine. Yep. So I just specify here the path to the file. Look at this sudo, the path to the file, dash dash config,
Yeah.
and the path to my configuration.
Yeah. Weird. That's exactly what.
And you have it in the root. You have it in the root folder. What if you move it, I don't know, to your home directory
Yeah.
somewhere? Maybe it doesn't like it that it's there or something.
I mean, it is in the home. That's what I meant by the root. It's
Oh,
like
okay, okay.
I could try moving it to the config, but I feel like that would be fine. That wasn't like the error it was really showing. It was more like exec format error. Yeah, that's weird. I wonder if that's like an issue on this.
And this is an M computer, right? It's not an Intel, it's an M based.
Yeah, it's an M3, I think. Yeah.
It's weird, man. Let me see.
Yeah, it is weird. Um, did you have to give the executable like special access to anything, or does it just kind of
No, just make it executable, and that was basically it.
wow, yeah.
Uh,
Someone asked enhancement. I wonder if it would just require, did you have to restart?
no, no, no. I didn't have to restart. Let me see. Where
Hmm.
do I have my Kanata executable? Here.
Did I get the correct executable? I got the ARM64.
Kanata macOS command allowed ARM64. Is that what it says?
Yep, that should be fine. Command allowed variants. Ah, I see, I see. Yeah, that is the one I downloaded. ARM64.
Oh,
Command
so yeah,
allowed.
it is. It is the right one. I see something.
Yeah, I see. Oh, it's on Homebrew as well.
Yeah, you can install it through Homebrew, but the problem is that the one that is there is not one with that allows you to execute
Oh,
scripts. Yeah, it's just
right.
the default one. Um, files, latest.
I see. Hmm. Interesting. Yeah. I wonder if.
Hmm.
Oh, what? Someone said something in chat about cargo package. Install it locally or like build it locally. Let's see. Instructions. Build it yourself. Build and run yourself. Yeah, so clone it and then cargo build, and then you could pass in the
Oh, you know what,
flags.
Sylvan? Hold on.
Oh, first install Karabiner driver.
Yeah, you already have it, so don't worry about that too much because you already have it installed. Now, what I'm wondering is why it doesn't let you execute it, man. Like, hold on.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. So I'll just try that. Hopefully that won't absolutely kill my computer. And cargo build release. Cargo build release features command. Oh no.
What?
I don't have the correct version of the Rust toolchain. That's gonna take forever to install. I always forget. Yeah, I always forget how to use Rust up. They don't have help. Show update. Yeah, maybe someone in chat knows. How do you update to the correct?
Let me see which command is the one that I run here. Hold on. What the?
Rust up update, and then is it 2024? Like, what do they want me to pass? Edition 2024? Cargo feature called Edition 2024. Consider trying a newer version of Cargo. I'll just pass update without any flags and hope that works. All right, this probably won't take a long time. It's just going to compile an entire language tool chain from the scratch. Oh, wow. It's really weird that wouldn't work. It seems like it just would. I don't know why this would work any better either, because it's the same binary. It's just being built locally instead of.
Yeah, it's pretty. The
Did you disable, or is there some setting? Oh, that was actually quicker than I thought. All right, let's see if this will build now. Yes. All right, this is gonna take like 3 million years probably. But yeah, do you have like system integrity protection and disabled or something? Is there some other thing you have to do to make this work?
No, no, no. You don't need to disable anything else on macOS. It allows you to execute the binary that way in theory without any issues, but I'm not sure why in your case it doesn't, man.
Oh, here we go. Well, I have a new binary now. Maybe this
Okay.
will work. So I think it's in release. The release, or is it? Oh, it's target slash release slash. Yeah. Well, okay. Okay, there it is. Kanata. Probably sudo. And then I pass in dash dash cfg and then
Yeah, then you call the file that we created.
okay. See if that works. Oh,
Okay,
okay.
that's good.
Okay.
Now, why does this one work and not the other one? Is it executable permissions related? What the hell is going on, man? Okay, now this is good. Okay, now what does this say there? Unknown key action. Oh, okay, okay. So you have to type shift and what key is that? Shift
Exclamation. Oh, I see.
capital
Shift
S.
one.
Yep, capital S dash there. There you go. Yep.
Okay. And then if I redo that, hopefully I don't have to authenticate. Okay. All right. That's a
Yeah.
good sign. Hit the key to the which shift? Oh, Z. Okay. Skip. Is it ANSI or ISO?
I'm not sure. I don't know if it matters, but
Okay. We'll see. Okay. That's still working. That's still sending one, but maybe I need to quit out of,
out of Karabiner. Yep.
or at least,
Just go quit at the very bottom. If you yeah, quit and then quit. I don't know what's
we'll
gonna happen to the
see.
rest of your keyboard.
Okay, it looks like I'm on QWERTY now. And if I hit one, looks like I'm still get. Oh, it would be F1.
F1. Yep.
Okay, I'm still just changing my brightness. Does not look like that took effect. But maybe I need to just restart. Oh, what's Control C? Oh. Oh, where's my control? Oh no. What's control? Oh, you know what I can do? Yeah, this is weird because my control key is just not registering.
Let me see. And
If I reopen this, I should be able to. Yeah.
so your control.
Oh, wait. One thing might be, what macOS version are you on? Because they just changed a bunch of stuff related to how.
Oh, I'm on Sequoia. You?
I think I'm down one from that. So
Okay.
that could be it.
No, I think that's good. Now, there's something that you also need to do after you ran Kanata. Okay, so if you go in the macOS system settings, or yeah, the
Hmm.
macOS system settings, then you go to privacy and security. Yep, and you go to input monitoring. No, yep. And
Oh,
there in
within.
privacy and security, and then go down there, input monitoring, right there,
Oh,
there.
I see.
And then you have to enable Kanata there. Um, Yep.
Plus. Okay. Oh, they're gonna. I don't know if they'll take a
Oh, but
normal bundle.
it hold on, because it should have popped up there by itself, I
Oh,
think. Or yeah, just add it there. Let's see. Is that the one that you're executing right now?
yeah.
Okay. Now try it again. Let's see.
Okay. All right, that's a good sign.
Yeah, but it recognizes it, so it's
Yeah, I don't care. Okay. And now let's see. Okay, the F1 is still just hitting.
okay. What if you quit Karabiner? Let's see if it's
Right, because okay. Still just hitting brightness. But I guess
and let's see, sleeping. Oh yeah, it seems starting Kanata proper. Oh, it says there.
how do you hit
Oh,
control normally? Where is my control?
control.
This just keeps hitting that symbol whenever I try to type control. Is this control? No.
What do you have in your Kanata config? Let's see.
I don't know how to get back there.
Yeah.
I
What?
can't even hit control C.
Oh, you have to open Karabiner.
Yeah, okay. So now we should be. macOS also remaps. It's recommended to restore defaults and configure them. Huh. Wonder if that's relevant. But anyway.
Then you know what? Let's try something. Let's try with the different key, not the shit, not the F keys. I don't know if there's something going on there with the F keys. Let's try I don't know,
Like
remapping
one.
one of the other ones. Like yeah, whatever.
SO something.
Yeah, what is that? Shift O. Let's see
And
what
it
happens.
should be remapping one. Okay, so now if I type it's gonna happen every time.
No, 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 no. Just select whatever there. Just type that. Okay.
Wait, can I
Yep.
just
And there.
there we
Oh,
go. Okay. So now if I hit one, dang, it's still hitting just one.
the
But
hell.
maybe that's Karabiner's fault.
Yeah, let's try.
No, it's still just one.
Still just one.
Yeah. I would like try to stop this and run this beforehand. For some reason, I don't have control as soon as. I cannot type without Colmac. Man, for all the like stuff we set up, it's still somehow so dysfunctional.
Yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it usually goes, man. I don't think we'll be able to get anywhere in this in this
Yeah,
session.
yeah, I don't think so either. I mean, um,
I'm
you can
not
forcefully with left control space escape, huh? But what if you have those all remapped?
but I'm not sure why.
Oh, here we go. Error. IO-Kit common exclusive access and device already open. Apple internal keyboard trackpad. Oh, that's probably actually because Karabiner has it. So actually, what's probably going on, we quit that
Yeah,
and then
someone in the
queue it
chat
up.
said, "What if you stop Carabiner?" Yeah, why don't you stop Carabiner first and then you start Kanata? That makes sense.
Yes. Okay. Oh yeah, the error went away. All right. Oh, perfect. That worked, I think, because now if I hit 1, yeah, I get, oh, sweet. Okay, that's perfect. And then that's just control.
Now, what I'm really confused about is why the hell the other binary that you downloaded does not freaking work, because it should work. Now, then in that dev layer main configuration, you can configure your Comac layer, right? That's gonna be your main layer. So
Yeah.
you wanna try that? Just set up your Comac keys there.
Comac keys are working already. This seems to.
And how did it?
I can't put a 1 in anymore because I remapped it. I guess I can put a 2 in and then like in Vim do like a control
Oh no,
X.
but you have a one there in the F1. Just copy that one.
Oh,
Oh, there,
true, true.
there. Okay, so Colmac is working there, right?
Does this hot reload?
No,
Or do I have to manually?
to reload it, um, if you go to my config, well, now we need to start it when macOS starts. I don't know if you want to set that up or
That's pretty easy, right? It's like it uses launch control and then you just put
yep. But
like a plist.
I have like a script. We could say I don't want to fucking go through all that crap. No, I have it in my. I'll share it with you so you can just paste it in your CSHRC file. I'll let you know what needs to be done. But do you want to keep
Okay.
Kanata enabled so that it starts at boot, or you're not sure yet?
Probably starts at boot because I really can't use my computer without
Yeah.
without something like this set up, but I guess I feel like we can worry about that later because I can set that up like from
Okay.
your dot files.
Okay.
Um, I guess it would be cool to just set up a layer for like
The symbols.
yeah, the symbols which
Yeah.
you have in your config somewhere, right?
Why
It's
the hell did the other binary
miscellaneous.
didn't work, man? I'm just wondering. What
Yeah, that
the?
is weird. I mean,
Because that's what I did. I downloaded the binary. I made it executable. I saw that you made it executable. Should be freaking it. I don't know. And is okay. Is this one in the same directory where the other one was?
um,
This is in a different directory. No, it doesn't matter. We can figure that out
yeah.
later. Let's try to go with the symbols.
All right. Okay.
So
So you
it's
have
called symbols, I think. Let me see.
held symbols. Okay, yeah. Def layer symbols.
Yep.
Okay. So I and then go back here, paste it. Okay. And the way you get it is
Now I call it with if you search for symbols in my config, just go back to my config and search for symbols. Yeah, go to the, yeah, there. So notice that I have that. What is that? Is it an alias? Yeah, it's an alias.
underscore.
So I defined an alias. You can, um, if you go up a little bit, you're gonna notice how to set up the alias section, because you can have multiple aliases section there. Def
Def
alias. Yep.
aliases. I see.
So just copy.
Copy that whole. Oh, I see. There's lots of them.
Yeah, I have a
Def
lot of,
alias. Def.
yeah. So
Okay.
just copy the whole thing and then just uh delete all of them and just leave the symbols.
Just paste those
They
down
have to
here.
be above or it's not going to,
Oh,
yep,
okay.
it's not going to
Like above the main or above?
above
Oh, I
above
see what you're saying.
above where you're gonna call it. Yep.
So like that. Yeah. Okay, and then
And where's the alias? Did you paste the alias there?
oh, I guess I didn't. I just repasted symbols. That
Okay.
wasn't copied. Yank and then paste. There we go.
Okay. Now you can get rid of all the other ones because they're gonna be freaking confusing. Let's just leave what is it called? M MSYMB.
MSYMB.
Yeah.
Just this one.
Yeah, just this one because the other ones are gonna be freaking confusing.
All right.
There. Okay. So notice that backspace is the key. What is the key that you want to use to
See.
activate symbols in your case?
I guess like right command.
Right
Because I
command.
use left command normally. Probably
Okay.
RCMD. I guess we could check.
Yep.
Okay. Right. Oh. Right. Oh, would it be right meta actually?
Oh, if you keep searching, just keep searching and or search for CMD or oh yeah, there
How
where
are
is
there
it?
no matches for CMD?
Yeah, or meta. Yeah, I think it's meta. You're right.
Oh, meta right, R meta, R met. Okay, R
Mm-hmm.
meta. Oh, they support like the
Yeah, the
Unicode
symbols.
symbol.
Yep.
That's interesting. Yeah, it's R meta. Yeah, that is cool. I like how the configuration file like looks like actual keys instead of the Karabiner one. It's just unreadable.
Yeah, Karabiner sucks. Now, where are you gonna call that from? Let's see. Where do I call it from? Okay, in my main layer, right? If you go to my main layer, you will be able to see where I call that from. Yeah, yeah, in that layer, in my configuration file.
Oh yeah, man.
Okay, there you see where it says MSYMB on the right. Oh, well, it's in two
Oh,
places.
I see. I see. Yeah.
So you want right meta would be right on the right of space, actually. The one on right of space. Oh,
So
it was there. That one. Yep.
it would be like instead of right meta, we would have
MSYMB.
what does that stand
M
for? MS.
M is for main, I think. I don't remember. That's just the alias that I gave, just the name. But Symb, as in symbol, SYMB, as in symbol.
Right, main. Okay, yeah.
But you typed it with an N. Yep. Sim.
Oh, I see. Sim.
Yeah. There. There you
Gotcha.
go. Let's see. Are we missing something there? Okay. Now I don't see the symbol layer below. Did you delete it?
Um, oops. What did I just do? Okay, there we go.
It's symbol.
I guess I did. So I guess I'll just go back and grab that again.
Yeah. Yep. Symbol.
The
There.
layer
There you go.
symbols. Okay. Okay.
There you go.
That looks
Are
good.
we missing something? Let's see. You have the alias. Okay. So when you press that key, it's gonna be right command. If you go up a little bit where you define the alias, just go up a little bit. There is it there.
Right there.
Okay. So if you
Oops.
press
What did I?
it,
Yeah.
yeah, if you tap it, it's just going to be right meta. But if you leave it pressed, it's gonna be the symbols layer. So it should work. Let's give it a try. Let's try
All
and see
right.
what
We'll
happens.
Is there a way to get out of this symbols layer currently?
What do you mean? Oh, but it's just gonna work while you leave right.
Oh, it's just a tap.
No,
I see. Or it's a hold. It's a
it's a
hold.
hold. Yeah, it's just gonna be enabled when you hold it. Yep. Otherwise, if you tap it, well, but that's strange.
Okay. How do I? There we go. Oh, it's gonna. Is that not my sudo password? Oh, I don't have any.
Any keys? You're missing a
Yeah.
few keys.
Okay. I guess I can edit. Okay, now I'm gonna have to redo that. All right. Okay.
Okay,
Um,
that's good. So let's see, what does it say there? Layer name is not declared in any def layer symbols. Okay, so let's go back. I think you did
I'm gonna have to.
declare.
There's no way I can type otherwise. Yeah. Um. Wait, what was the error it gave? Okay. Symbols.
The layer name symbols. Okay, so let's see.
Do I have to declare this above the?
Hold on. Symbols. Oh, you did declare it there properly, but I cannot see because of your Kanata window there.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Let me. There we go.
Symbols error here. You define the alias layer symbols. Let's see. Let's go back to your Kanata config. Def layer symbols. MSYMB.
What's the alias say? Symbols. This should be the same. Hmm.
Symbols. What?
It's not declared in any def layer.
Yeah, but if you go to symbols, you see that it says def layer symbols.
Yeah.
Yeah, there. Def layer symbols. Uh
Def layer. Yeah, that's all spelled right. Layer well held symbols. And all these parentheses, yeah, they match up. Um,
are
that's
we
weird.
missing a
Could it be?
parenthesis at the very top? If you
Okay.
go to the very top, let's see. Uh where is the alias? Okay, def alias, you close it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're closing everything. It looks good. Not sure why it shows that, man.
I guess I'll just try rerunning it. It won't work because of Karabiner.
Oh, there it goes.
It should at least.
No, yeah, it's good. So just close Karabiner and rerun it again.
I guess maybe I forgot to save or something.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, maybe I should turn on autosave, but the times when I don't want autosave, it is nice.
Yeah. It's complicated. Okay, there we go.
Okay, sweet. So now if I go back there, and I should be able to start typing. If I hit this command, I should be able to. Oh, that's really cool. That's awesome. Oh, it did accidentally trigger option. But yeah, that's awesome. So then you can just hit that.
Yeah, I have
Oh
a
yeah.
weird symbol configuration, man. But I'm getting used to it. And if you try tab, caps lock, and shift on the left hand, you will see that those are symbols as well. Try those. Let's see if they work. Tab,
Tab.
caps, and shift. Yep.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And same on the right hand. If you do it, I don't remember which ones they are, but there's the three non-shift of those symbols on the right hand.
Oh yeah. I see. Or what is it? Like the it's where semicolon is. Okay. I see it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I
one
have it
after. There we
here.
go. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's the open square brackets, the tilde, no, the quote is another symbol, and the other one is shift. Right shift is equal. So if you type right shift, that is going to be equal.
Right shift.
Yep.
Oh, I see. Yeah, 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 yeah.
And I just do it that way because it matches my glove 80. Yeah. It's
That's really cool. Yeah.
yep. But
Wow,
at
this is
least
so much easier
oh
than trying to
yeah,
do this in
it is
Karabiner.
extremely easier. And the way to set up homerow mods there works fine. You can run macros. You can run a lot of shit with Kanata. You can execute scripts directly, but then you will need the other binary. I don't know why the hell that other executable that you downloaded didn't work, but it's something that you can figure out later, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, totally. Yeah. I think that's basically like that was a great lesson to just get set up in this. I can figure out how to do whatever, but probably rip off most of your config for now.
Yeah, yeah. Just go through it, and if you have any questions about it, just let me know, because it's a lot of crazy shit that's going on there, man. Nah, I
Yeah,
don't even
sure.
remember what I do there, but yeah, the sub layers get crazy, but they're really useful. So if you want to get into sub layers, man, I think
Yeah.
it's gonna be pretty useful.
I have to figure out just the most comfortable ways to type all the symbols, I guess.
Yeah, that's the trickiest part, because symbols is something that you use a lot. So Um, with the Ferris, I don't know how you're gonna do it with the Ferris because it's more complicated. But and
Yeah. Hmm.
yeah,
I don't know. I guess it seems like pretty difficult to me to hit the right command and right option both feel really awkward to me. Well, right command is okay, but hitting right option is really awkward because your thumb has to go so
oh
far.
yeah, that sucks. So I just leave them in the home row. The ones that I left in the home row, if we go back to my screen, hold on. What is this thing here in the background? Um, in my main layer. Where's my main layer? Here, right? So I left control. Meta is option and alt, right? In the home row. And on the right hand as well, right? Alt,
Right.
command,
Okay, I see.
and control. I
So
left
you
them.
just have your left command switch to that, and then all of those become available on the home row, basically.
What do you mean?
Like this layer is, oh, this is your main
Yeah,
layer.
this is
Oh,
my
I
main.
see. These are home row mods. I
Yep.
see, I see.
So in my main layer, the ones that don't have anything are just normal keys, right? This is just Q, this is W, but these all of the other ones perform two actions, right? So this is A or control, right? So that's where the home row mods come in. But I don't love them. I'm not, because you have to wait that freaking delay, right? So you have to wait the delay for the home row mod to execute. I'm not
Yeah.
fully used to it, but having command and option on the thumbs at the very bottom on the MacBook keyboard is even worse. So I think I prefer the delay of the home row mods compared
Hmm.
to the to where the keys are by default on the MacBook. So
Right. Yeah. That makes sense. It's a tough problem.
yeah,
Hmm. 'Cause you kind of have to make four home row mods if you want to be able to hit every kind of key because you kind of need home row mod on the opposite side of the key
yeah,
you want to hit.
on
Yeah.
the two hands. Yep, 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 yep.
Yeah.
So, but shift is a pain. I left shift by itself. If you notice,
Yeah.
shift is just on the main layer, it's just shift. It doesn't do anything else. On the right
Yeah.
hand as well, right shift, and I also have left shift because I hate waiting for that delay to be able to type uppercase letters, you type them a lot, so you cannot be waiting. Command is fine, right? If you're gonna do command tab or something, you can wait for that delay, but for shift, no. So I just left it outside of the home row mods. But all of these other ones are they do two different things. Let me show you something just before we wrap it up. Um, You noticed how I switch to the alternate session, or something that I do a lot throughout the day is switch between the last two applications, right? So I'm in the terminal here, and then I'm usually in the browser, and I need to switch between the two, right? I do it with the letter Z on my keyboard, right? So
Hmm.
if you look at this, M M tab, right? So if I type Z, because it's really I don't enjoy going command tab to go and then command tab. No. So I just with
Yeah.
this Z, I go back to the previous um app. And if you just follow that thing, if you follow this, you're gonna understand what happens. So if I copy this, and it's just pretty simple. Oh, hold on. What happened here? So it executes two actions. It's Z when I tap it, or Command Tab. That's basically it, right? And the way that I told you how I switch between two instances of the same app is with the letter X. So if I come
Right.
here to the browser and I type X, it switches. Notice that it has a different set of tabs, right? It's just the two Brave um, instances that I have open, and I do that with X. And I also do it with the TMAX sessions, right? So if I'm in this TMAX session and I need to go back to the session that I was before, I do that with the letter B as in boy. You cannot see my keyboard here.
I
With B,
see. Yeah.
I switch. So I switch between the last two things for everything. For sessions, for applications, and for instances of the application. And I do that with a single key. The same thing if you want to copy and paste. That's something that you do freaking the entire day, right? So with a single key, I copy, right? So if I just, well, no, it doesn't make sense here, but here, right? If I want to copy this, if I just type C, right, by itself, if I just leave it
Mm-hmm.
pressed, that copied already. And if I look at my clipboard, is there, right? But it's just with the letter C. And that is done here as well. And where is it? In my main layer here. Notice M copy. That copies, and this other one pastes, right? Copy and paste with a single key. So if you tap it, it's just a key, but if you leave it pressed, executes the other action that you want.
Hmm. I see. Yeah. Wow. You can do so much with this.
Yeah, really powerful, man.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if you download the versions that allows you to execute scripts, god damn, it gets even better. The OBS scene switching that I talked to you about,
Yeah.
or
The OBS stuff seems great.
anything that you want, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Cool. I mean, that's about all. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's somewhat late here.
yeah, yeah, man. Here as well. So, yep. Let's meet again. Let's see how it goes. And if you have any questions, let me know. We can do another one of these and just hang out.
Yeah. Totally. We should try to get Henry or Tony in on one of these as well.
Yeah, I'll schedule something with Tony and Henry. What if we talk about multiple monitors or single monitor, and also um window manager modes, like if you want to go stack mode, or if you prefer tiles and all that stuff, right?
Yep. That seems good to me.
All right, Sylvan. Talk to
Yeah.
you later, man. Bye, chat.
See you later.